Okay, so I think I told you this, but when I was about 20, and actually 20 and younger, I was very skinny, very skinny. And when somebody would want to say something negative about me being skinny, they would say, "You're only about 120 pounds soaking wet, or 110 pounds soaking wet," right? And so soaking wet means you're completely wet, right? And what the expression means is that, well, you're only 120 pounds, but that's you're actually even a little bit less than 120 pounds. You could only reach 120 pounds if you were soaking wet with water or whatever. So it's not meant to be taken literally. It's just a negative thing that you could say about somebody, um, or yourself, when you want to say that you're very skinny, right? So let's just take a look at some examples here. Um, okay, so this person is saying it's a humorous way of saying that the person is skinny. He's 90 pounds soaking wet. Um, okay. Uh, so by saying that it's soaking wet, you're exaggerating it for effect, right? Um, so 70 pounds soaking wet, right? It means that the person is not even 70 pounds, they're a little bit less. Uh, the idea is that uh, to get your weight up to 70 pounds, you would have to soak him completely in water, okay? Soak 70 pounds dripping wet, okay? This, and so I've only heard this applied to small or slender people, okay? They don't use this with fat people, right? So anyway, let's just take a look. This guy's
Really
talking.
playing football at 14, I was about 120 pounds, soaking wet, starting varsity
So
quarterback.
he's saying that he was very thin.
She weighed about 90 pounds, soaking wet. I was pretty scared, but I didn't.
Okay, not even 90 pounds, right?
Drunk. Imagine me, 125 pounds soaking wet with.
Okay, so it's common to just say this. Okay, so anyway, it's not that hard to understand. So if you want to talk about yourself being very skinny, oh, back when I was 20, I was only about 110 pounds soaking wet, or you know, you're talking about somebody's boyfriend or something like that, and you would say, yeah, she used to date this guy, and I think this guy was only about 110 pounds soaking wet, something like that. Just anytime you want to say something negative, okay? So I will talk to you on the next idiom.